Alright, here we are, Metaphor ReFantazio. We are done in Gracia Forest for now. We got our pocket full of Dragon Thistle, and we are now also completely out of MP because I did a bit of grinding, and I believe it is our time to leave. So out we go. Let's return to town. And let's leave. And I was wondering, previously on these trips, I was like, why do we take 2 days to get here, but we get right back so quick? Because we quick travel. Because we'd been there before, so I cracked that code while I was doing dishes today. I'd just be thinking, do you guys? Some people, I feel like they just don't be thinking. They think in the moment, which is cool. They get the thought done that needs to be done. I will just be like doing dishes and it'll hit me. Oh, we teleport in the game. That's why. Like, things are just firing at the wrong time. I don't mind. I actually kind of like it. Like, my day's flavorful with variety of thought, but it is like out of place thought. Back to Brylehaven Tavern. Dragon Thistleberry, was it? I believe we've got all that we were asked to retrieve. Yeah, I didn't think we'd have to go up against a Kokosados to get him, though. Why? Everybody said we were going to have to. There's nothing to be done about that. If someone suddenly took your food away, you'd be likely to attack them as well. Ismay has such an ability to empathize and like look outside of his perspective and his convenience. I really like that about him.
Oh well.
Whatever its reasons were, the deed is done. Let's deliver the goods when we've got the times later.
Luis's.
Remind me to actually do that. I always forget to report after I do side quests. There's time until the soiree, sure, but we need to secure our route with time to spare.
Let's make it happen.
So secure route, does that mean we have to go in there and kind of like case the joint? I know I need to talk to the informant and get information about the different people we're going to have to fight along the way within. What do you call his gauntlet runner? We'll get there. Right, the prince's fate is riding on us. We should make sure that our archetypes are ready for anything.
Now then.
Well, I believe this meal is well earned. Shall we have our fill and retire? I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. I did laundry, right? Which is why I'm wearing green. But I put this hat in the washer and the dryer because I wear my beanies a lot. Gotta wash them. It's too tight. Now I look weird, I feel like. I feel like I look like I got a jelly bean for a head.
Did you know?
A jelly belly. The day after tomorrow is Forgiveness Day, where stores throughout the city have the biggest sales of the year. Do not let me miss that. I can't wait. I hear a voice. Maria, I love you so much. I can't right now. I really have to prepare for the soiree, which sounds like a fleeting, jaunty, like luxurious, I'm preparing for the soiree. Like, you bitch. But no, I'm not out here partying with the elites. I'm out here casing the joints of the elites while they're at the soiree, so as to steal what I need from them, because I am just a dirty Missouri boy, a dirty Missouri Elda. Now, what are we up to today? Let's go speak with the informant. Get the information about the people that are guarding the spell, the recipe for the spell that we were looking for, so that I can know which archetypes to kind of focus on and what my game plan is going to be moving. Hello. There are so many UG around here in a way that there just weren't in like Martira and Grand Trad, and I really do like that. Now, seasoned man.
Fancy a bit of info?
Do informants have to wear hoods? I feel like they always wear hoods. You thought that there'd be some kind of intel discount because it's Idol's Day? What entitled? Nah, just kidding. I'll knock off your Evolve. Okay. Xanth. And he's the crew quarters?
Fancy a bit of info?
There's a man named Sergeant Xanth among Luis's subordinates. He's the officer in charge of the Caradris' crew quarters. Naturally, he's a tough customer. Xanth! Oh, he's the big boy with the horns! I thought he was kind of hot, but he had a bad attitude, so kind of took away his hotness. Oh, that important-looking guy we saw at the Caradris the other day. What, an acquaintance of yours? You might know this already, but he's a large man wearing armor who holds strength is justice as his creed. I hear he's once a competitor at the Colosseum, too. The Colosseum's active in competition.
Just between us.
He's strong, of course, but not invulnerable. Rumor is he's weak against burn and poison. These are not elements, bitch. These are afflictions. I cannot chain afflictions to get more turns. I'm a cheap battler. Let me chain weaknesses. What do you mean afflictions? I'm gonna actually take notes, and I know I can access this intel in my menu. Menus are difficult. The intel is inside the menu. Doom, doom, doom. I need it written down on a note in front of myself, in front of my face. Do I have a pen? I'm at a whole desk. I've got 9,000 Joy-Con and a Nintendo 64 controller. But I don't have a pen? Give me a second here. I gotta fucking figure my life out. Okay, I had to go all the way downstairs and into another room and into a closet. Got a pen. Look what I found. I've got this notebook that my boyfriend in 2017, who is no longer my boyfriend but does live in my home, Garrison, dear sweet Garrison, got me this, which just says, "Hello, beautiful." I've never used it, and I've always felt guilty about it. Every time I go through a closet, I'm like, oh yeah, I have this, this, and that I've never used that were gifts. It's our desk notepad now. Now, Xanth, burn and poison. I'm sure his defense is strong, but I won't note that until it's confirmed. Burn, poison. Okay. Put that there. Since he's wearing all that armor, it's hard for him to just take it off and deal with those. I'm sure paralysis and stun will work well too. Probably not as well, but secondarily, paralysis, stun. Para/stun. But Luis values power, and so while the old battle axe might have some weaknesses, if Luis trusts him, you can bet he's strong as blazes. I'm so worried about getting absolutely fucking bodied in the Caradrius.
Gotcha.
I see, so about to find ways to inflict status ailments. Okay, so just ailments in general? Of course, and it'll certainly be a dangerous fight if we don't do a bit of training first. No such thing as being too prepared, so let's head there when we're sure we're ready. There is such a thing as being too prepared, and it's called anxiety. And figure out what I meant by that on your own. I received the information. Cool. Now, Chieba. Siba. Siba's a nice name. I like that. Kind of sounds like Sebum, though, which is less than ideal. Oi, that old fart, eh? Maintenance Chief Saba, eh? He's in charge of the starboard corridor. Can't take a joke, so I've never gotten along with him. He's as strong as you'd expect, considering the authority he's been given. His magic that repels attacks is especially impressive. I'm under the belief that I can avoid one of these two people. This guy and whoever's next. There's like somebody starboard and somebody the other side. If he's repelling attacks, I maybe might try to avoid him. As you can guess, if you try to physically attack him, it'll bounce right back at you. The more you put into it, the more you'll end up hurting. Okay, so not physical attacks. That said, his barrier doesn't repel magic. Okay, so Siba. Got my pen. Jot it down. Ceiba? Yeah, maybe. No fizz. Okay. To win, you'll need to find a way to perform physical attacks without having them bounce back at you. Wait, what? Oh, magic isn't especially effective either. So I need physical attacks that can pierce, or almighty. So elementals, while they can hit them, they are weak, or probably resisted. I feel so official taking notes. I feel so fucking cool. Though holding a pen in my hand, my 30-year-old man hand, I work in a wood shop, so my hands are always sore. Ooh, it does not feel great. But I feel very refined in the mind. So try Almighty. Or Fizz Pierce. Question mark. Okay.
Let's see.
That guy sounds like a massive pain in the... If we don't improve our skills, we'll be done for. Okay. Wanna repel... So he uses magic to affect his affinities to reflect physical. How can I stop him from reflecting it? Good question. Yeah, I think starboard corridor and port corridor. I'm thinking I only have to fight one of these two and I can make the choice. We will learn about
Fancy a bit
both,
of
though.
info?
Because you what can't be too prepared. Master Sergeant Cleckham is in charge of the port corridor. Quite frankly, he's an absolute loon. Love that. Don't tell him I said that, though. I value my life. He's an intense person. He sounds like me. People would say I'm a loon and that I'm intense person in a lot of ways, but the way he fights in particular is, as I said, quite mad. He starts yelling, like a madman, and swings his axe all around him. You'll want to watch out for it, or it'll daze you. If I recall correctly, the magic shop sells equipment that protects against that. What's his name? Glockham? Glocchom or something? Daze. Prevention. Needed. Okay, I might have already bought that. And if not, I'll buy it tomorrow on sale. All the blood rushes to his head, so he falls for being provoked really easily. Can be provoked. I don't know what that means, but I'll jot it down. If you bring someone to act as a decoy along, I think you could beat him without much hassle. So use Hulkenberg as the person that draws aggro. Ideally, you won't have to fight him, but if you do, keep that in mind. So he's somebody that I can skip. Okay, Hulken, draw, aggro, question mark? Though I could use anybody in that archetype to draw aggro, but I'm used to being Hulkenberg. We'll need a decoy then. You know, I think there's a skill that would be useful. But if we aren't strong enough, our decoy could fall and our strategy would be ruined. Let's ensure we improve our combat. Wait, what do they mean by decoy? We're gonna have to ruminate on that. And then Juna, who I don't want to fight. The Caradris' helmsman, Cabio. Oh, he's not Juna, he's a Juna devotee. Cabio is stationed on the bridge. He's a fervent supporter of Lady Juna. I have to say, I know how he feels. She acts so sweet and has such a lovely voice. Ugh, I'm swooning here. I'd almost think she was a goddess. Man, everybody's into her. We're not praying for that. What's his fighting style? Oh, we're not paying for that. Yeah. You're planning to spar with him? Well, he's the only one Luis granted the privilege of being the helmsman amongst all his minions, so you can bet he's a strong one. Having said that, he's weak to electric. What's this guy's name? I already forgot this guy's name. Juna Devotee. Weak to electric. An elemental weakness, very nice. Something I can exploit and use. Finally. And rumor has it, when the weather gets rough, he even turns the steering over to his second in command. Pretty solid evidence, isn't it?
Thanks.
Now, do I have to defeat all these people in one night? I do, right? Like, I can't just, like, take them out slowly ahead of time. What's this? Why are there 5 people I'm fighting? There's a security guard as well? I thought there were 4 people.
Fancy a bit of info?
Salva, you say? He's the Cardarius's guard chief. Salva. S-A-L-V-A. Got some business with him. He's not someone you'll have an opportunity to meet with often. His job's to patrol the Caradrius on the lookout for intruders. The chief of security is no pushover. He's a powerful opponent who's earned Luis's trust with his strength. They say he's got an almighty igniter that can damage any foe. Okay. He has almighty attacks. I almost just wrote almighty attacks, but if I forgot, I might have thought, oh yes, bring almighty attacks.
Just between us.
He's weak to projectiles and lances. Okay. What if we were all gunners again for that fight? That'd be fun. And that's about it. Remember that on the off chance you find yourself against him.
I guess so.
No doubt he's powerful if he's in charge of Luis's guards. If we don't come at him with all we've got, we're in trouble. Almighty magic, yeah. That'll suck. Okay. I don't really need to know about the ingredients of Oceana right now. Now, we do have 18 days. Looking over this, looks like I might want to work on the Gunner archetype, get the Daze Prevention item, make sure we all have electric attacks, which are easy to put into the additional slots for any archetype, really.
Hey, listen.
And things that can afflict burn and poison and other such stats, so. In the meantime, let me look at my quest. I don't really think... You know what I want to go do, actually? I want to go back to Martira. Show that woman the bread I made for her to show to the people. Also, I just kind of want to talk to the people and see how they're doing with, the news. If you know what I'm saying. Where's that woman at? She's at the pub
Let's
here.
go.
Tavern, I believe we call it.
So that's what it's come to.
So that's what it's come to. There's a child near a fountain. Do I get in trouble if I push him in? Yes, his mother's right there. Also, I wouldn't push a child into a fountain, by the way. I'm not evil. I want to hang out with Barton. I want to hang out with Barton so bad. It doesn't behoove me. It doesn't, like, level me up or anything. I'm looking to focus on, like, levels. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not looking to focus on, like, royal virtues right now. I'm about levels and archetype experience. I'm going to the tavern. Which is where? Which is here. Oh, he doesn't have his hood up. Never mind.
How grand. Hey?
I detect the scent of food on you. I will judge its worthiness, so please, show me the dish you've brought. Soft texture that uses milk. I made benevolent bread.
Cheers.
And I hope it's up to snuff.
Hey?
It would seem this is little more than plain white bread. However, this distinct aroma. Ah, that gentle fragrance of fresh milk. You have used the mellow milk that Martira prides itself on.
What are you playing at?
This soothing softness feels like it'll envelop anything. This is exactly the dish I was looking for.
Sure.
I win. I take it we passed. Indeed, the people of this town needed a dish like this. I'm sure it'll help give them the spark to move forward again.
Appreciate it.
Even I cannot hide my admiration, as promised your reward. Yippee yeehaw.
Accomplished.
Got my limp goldfish. I got my brocaded koi. Did I get any, like, royal virtue? I moved up to popularity ranks. 2 for giving this girl bread? Hey. I wanted to bring smiles back to the faces of the townspeople here, and yet I could think of no way to accomplish it. You, however, have provided the most brilliant answer, one that proves you genuinely care for this town and its people from the bottom of your heart. This is my favorite town in the game so far, because of the people. And also because it's not full of, like, buildings and as much concrete. As such, I would be delighted to offer my support in your future endeavors.
Lovely that.
Chefs and kings alike must seek out new knowledge and new challenges to bring the people joy. Indeed, that is how I know you would make a fine ruler. You're too kind. It's a lesson I learned in my years at the royal palace. Once upon a time, the previous king too strove to make the country a better place. But at a certain point, the king lost the will to carry on. I hope he will not end up the same way. And now I fear I must take my leave. Places to be? Why, I'm going to cook for the people of Martira. Their wounds of the heart have not yet healed after all. Yeah, that's fair, because their leader. And having tasted the dish you provided, I find my zeal for cooking renewed. I have much to learn before I perfect my craft.
Cheers.
If by chance you were to become king, I would not be opposed to working in the royal palace once again. And now, farewell.
Yeah.
Cool, we got a world-class cook at our side. Whoa, everybody be quiet. I want to talk to a couple people. This woman is drunk. This man is informed. Let's talk to the drunk woman, because that's where truth is going to be.
What's happened?
I heard about what happened at the exhibition, of course. As for Lady Joanna, what she did is unforgivable, but sad at the same time. I don't want to think that she was a bad person entirely. I might need some stronger drinks to get through today. Bro, it is middle of the day. Perhaps you may have freed Lady Joanna from her eternal sin. You know what, you're drunk, and I knew you were going to tell the truth, because I think that's hot truth, hot tea, hot boiling Liptons coming from the mouth of a drunk woman in the middle of the day. I think I went on a whole spiel a few videos back about, like, what is justice in a situation like this, with the Joanna situation. And I think that Joanna getting to give her life in a sort of repentance was justice. She didn't seem like she felt wronged. The people, I think it's the closest thing to justice they could get. I really think that worked out as well as it could. Let's talk to a couple more people, and then we've got to actually do something with our day. I heard the whole story about the Sanctress, how she was with the kidnapper and all. Such a horrifying story, and they're saying she raised some sort of monster. Awful, that's just awful. Farmer woman, look at her, she's sturdy. I could not knock her over if I tried. Okay. Now, I would like to hang out with Barden. I want to check, y'all got anything for me to do? They must have like a recruiting area in Brylehaven that has some tasks for me.
Take a look.
Oh, Katarina successfully vouched for higher reward for doing these missions. That's nice. Hey. I like Katarina. Oh. Fatolik, lamentable dead. I need to slay the Fatolik. In the Tomb of Lament, north of Brylehaven. The informant at the tavern. Do all the recruiters share the requests available to them? This gives good money, especially now that we got the boost. Look, it was originally only 35,000. Now it's 52,500. Bitch was not joking. We're kind of in a union at this point. The informant at the tavern in Angler's Inn Square in Brylehaven should have more details. I would like this. We have to take out Fatolik, the apparition, a monster who's taken up residence in a cemetery in Oh, it's gonna be spooky-ooky today. This is Halloween. He sculpted the graveyard into his own undead paradise, filled with demon skeletons, spooky, scary skeletons, raised to do his bidding. It's not just controlling the undead. Seems like it's compelled a living beast to protect it, so you'll have to fight both of them at the same time. I know how strong you lot are, but this one seems like it'll be tough, even for you. Oi. Ugh, even after everything we did at the exhibition? Well then, we'll just have to prove you wrong, won't we? Slater, we can handle... Yes, we can handle anything. Because we have the power of friendship. Promising, if you really insist, it's yours. You'll find the target haunting an old cemetery called the Tomb of Lament. Here, I'll show you where it is. If you want to know more about the apparition you're after... Oh, I will speak with the informant, trust me, God. The Lick is said to carry the extremely rare Chalice of Legends. Bring that back as proof of completion.
Let's do it.
Grieving Ghost of... Oh, it's grieving! I don't want to be mean to something grieving. Grieving, but to be fair, Joanna was grieving in a really fucked up way. And we had to be mean to her. Grieving Ghost of the Goblet. I need to slay the Fatolik in the Tomb of Lament north of Brylehaven. The informant at the tavern in... We just went over this. And it increases courage. Fighting ghosts. Oh, it's a whole trip.
Let's see here.
I like a trip.
We'll face danger here.
Oh, you know what? You can go here from here.
And right there's a labyrinth.
If I had managed myself and done this later after getting this mission, I could have taken the trip here and then gone straight here, it looks like. Also, it's stormy. In 4th grade and 5th grade, in the first half of 6th grade before I left the state of Missouri, my best friend, his name was Stormy Schoonover. His birth name was Nevada Schoonover, but I only ever knew him as Stormy, right? He had a cousin Desiree who I one day I found out she was my second cousin because I brought my Aunt Wanda to school because I won some award in like 4th grade, and I was like, Desiree, who was my girlfriend at the time, 4th grade girlfriend, you know what I mean? Elementary school dating, let's get real. But I was like, this is my Aunt Wanda. She said, that's my Aunt Wanda. I said, oh no. And then I got the real fucking Midwest experience of dating, I suppose. But Stormy, great guy.
Hold on.
We had great times. I don't know if, you know,
This place.
people grow in different directions. He ended up killing himself, which is very sad. And also, he became friends with my brother independent of me. Like, they didn't know that... He didn't realize Colin was my brother, and Colin didn't realize that Stormy was an old friend of mine. So, like, in much later in life, him and my brother became friends before he passed. They used to go fishing together. Now, enough of tales of my little life. I guess off we go, huh? No, to the informant first. We must go to the informant.
Where to?
Port Brilehaven. Now, the informant's going to be at the tavern, I'm sure.
Let's go.
The Greatest Catch is the name of the... That makes sense, because you get your little fish there. How y'all doing today, though? It is a Monday. I told you on the previous video, we are under a winter storm, and because of that, no work today. It is Monday, 12:43, so like noon 43. This bird is still my wallpaper, because the Bing daily wallpaper has not updated yet on my phone, I suppose. And I'm not mad about it. My computer is updated, though. What is the, Bing daily wallpaper today? Let me see. Let me show y'all. Oh, it's just like this tomb? Yeah, I mean, it looks peaceful. I'd like to be here. Seems kind of nice, but... Okay, back to the game, though. It's no, you know, tropical bird. I'll say that much. No offense to the little tomb. Informant.
Fancy a bit of
Seasoned man. Seasoned man. I didn't really think about that combination of words. Hot, right? If somebody said this, I've got a seasoned man I want you to meet, I'd be like, okay, well, I've got a boner I'd like him to meet. Let's see what we got here. Sales tomorrow in the game. Remind me of that. Ghost. Oh no! Wait a minute. Hold up. We can't do this right now. We can't go to the Tomb of Lament today. Because if I do, I will miss the sales. Now, if my 3DS has battery, I'm about to bother you with a Tomodachi Life song. A song I wrote about the old Navy lady, because I was about to reference it. I was about to say, I'm going to miss the deals. Borderline steals. Because I wrote a song about deals, borderline steals, and I need you to understand the reference I'm making, but I'm referencing my own material because I'm annoying. So I need to show you my own material, which will be self-indulgent. 1 second. You better hope my 3DS has no battery. You better fucking hope it has no battery, but it will. I keep that shit charged. 1 second. Hey, so terrible news for you. My 3DS is charged. I'm pulling up the song now. Don't worry about this on screen. That's my mic. I've got it positioned to hear my 3DS when I show you this. So let me go ahead and pull up my... I believe it's a group performance, perform. And it is called Old Navy Lady. Okay? So this is my masterpiece I wrote probably about 4 years ago, called Old Navy Lady.
Maybe, baby, I shop at Old Navy. Maybe, baby. I like the deals, borderline steals. Maybe, baby. Maybe, I will, maybe, shady, maybe she stole my iPhone. How can we now? We'll never now find my iPhone. Old Navy lady.
Now, y'all don't know who all those people were. The one with the brown hair, me. The one with the blue hair, Garrison. The background singer is my brother and sister. Now, how y'all doing? Let me go ahead and fix my mic settings. I turned off noise suppression to record that. Let me go ahead and fix that here 1 second. Okay, back to the actual game at hand. Now, we are not going to the Tomb of Lament today because I will not miss the deals, borderline steals tomorrow. but we will get our information at the very least, so as to be ready. We could go get our deals, borderline steals tomorrow, and then also tomorrow head out to the tomb. We'll do that. The Tomb of Lamente. Of course I can tell you about that. The bounty is called Fatolich. People say it's a ghost. That's scary enough on its own, but the real horror is how it summons a two-headed beast called a Chimenza. We know a Chimenza. That's the lion with the scorpion tail. It's not just fighting two enemies at once that's the problem. When the Chimenza's around, Fatolix's attacks get stronger, so take out the Chimenza first. It uses powerful dark magic, don't have a dark type weakness, or so I heard from a bounty hunter who narrowly escaped from it with his life. You'd better either prepare ways to protect against magic, or use his weakness, wind. You know what? I got a pen, I got a notebook, I'm taking notes. Chimenza. Weak to wind. And for that whole fight, not just the Chimenza, do not let dark... what is it? Cover, dark, weakness. I'm sure it's so boring watching me take notes, but like, that's my new thing right now. It's very fun. Take it out quick. Okay. As you might expect, seeing as it's a ghost, Fatolich is weak to light. I hope I can hear somebody say Fatolich out loud, because I want to know if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. One thing about this game, I come in here hot pronouncing a lot of these words, even the name of the game, Metaphor ReFantazio. I was wrong in video 1, so I would like to be corrected so as to do better.
No kidding.
Got it. Our best tactic is to devise a way to protect against its magic and also summon wind and light magic of our own. There's a Guptoros over there too. Yeesh, we fought one of those before. Its attacks are incredibly strong after it builds up its power, but I've heard it's weak to spears and bows. Now, we fought him before, but let me note that just in case. Guptoros. Weak. Spears. Bows. I love having notes, because I am so absent-minded with little things like that. That's about it. Watch your step unless you want your next step to be into the grave. Hey, it wouldn't be too far of a step. It's graveyard. Alright.
Hey, listen.
So what do we do today, you guys? What's like a fun little day activity? I can hang out with her. Cistern. What does cistern mean? Because to me, I see cistern and like, is that like drag queen speak? Like, yes, cistern, like she's my cistern. But like, cistern, isn't a tern a bird? A cisgendered tern. Y'all know the Book of Terns? That was my sister's favorite book. Might still be. Okay, so let me kind of just look at the map and see what's going on. Let me go report what I did actually to this woman. Hey, I did good work for you. I got you your dragon thistles. Those are the samples of dragon thistleberry. I admit, I didn't believe you could actually do it. I hope they'll be of use. This is mean. They're not of use. So mean. Hope they'll be of use. They most definitely will. The medicine can be prepared quickly, so please wait here just for a moment.
Thanks for that.
Am I allowed to show my Tomodachi Live songs on this channel more often? I really think, like, they're kind of like my magnum opus. The greatest artistic endeavor of my life has been my catalog of Tomodachi Live songs. And there's no proper format to, like, share them other than, like, sticking them in the middle of a video when I've already got you here. What are you gonna do? Leave? Probably. But stay. This should be enough to ensure that everyone gets the proper treatment. I can't thank you enough.
Right.
I'm glad to hear it. Hopefully they can all make a full recovery. I can never repay you enough, but please accept this token of my gratitude. It's some money as well as the leftover medicine. I hope it'll be useful.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. What'd I get? Dragon Blood Sap? Ooh, 30,000. That'll be good for the steals tomorrow. Borderline steals. Perhaps now I can be forgiven. Forgiven? Some time ago, my son was attacked while patrolling the border. There was a medicine shortage at the time, so I could only watch as he slipped away from the pain. This time I vow to save those young lives, though I know nothing. I do will absolve my sins. That's... Being in the vicinity of unfortunate events does not mean you are to blame for those events. It's not your fault.
Yep.
Young people are dying in the front lines. Medicine shortages making things worse. It's not one person's fault. The whole country's gone wrong, period. We're working to make sure that tragedies like this never happen again. I see. Is that what drives you to fight? Well, you can count me among your supporters and I'll spread the word around you. Slater, you are a candidate of character.
Well, I'm off.
The young soldiers this medicine will save, as well as their loved ones, will undoubtedly lend you their support as well.
Thanks.
Cool. Now, what do we want to do with our day? I was just talking about we're not working on royal virtues. We're not working on royal virtues, but it seems that's most of like the fleeting one-day activities that we have available to us. I could go
Where to?
somewhere that's like, there's a few places around Martyra that are like trips I could get done within the day, but none of the baddies there are quite high-leveled enough to make it worthwhile for grinding, probably. I don't want to waste too much time thinking about what to do, as we are now like an hour into this video and we've done like fucking nothing. Sorry. You know what, let's just go hang out with Hulkenberg.
Wonderful. Well met, eh?
All right. Where
Actually,
to?
let me talk to, you know what? Maria.
All right.
That's the decision. That's what we're doing. Maria. Okay.
Let's go.
There we go. Now, Maria.
The rankings. Wonder what the rankings. I want to run.
Hello.
Look, runner.
You may already know, but Flames Day Execution Day around here. Flames Day's Execution Day around here. Parapus executing Parapus. It's like some sick joke. But it's one of the few jobs they'll hire us for, such is the life for us Parapus. It's fucked up around here. Shut up. Who's screaming over here?
You little bastard, you.
God, that little girl that was talking about being on a gauntlet runner, very annoying to me. I don't know why she really fucked me up.
And a gauntlet runner and go far away.
We've got a pagan. I would like to hang out with the pagan, I really would. But why do these birds have rat ears? That's kind of cool. It's like a bat if a bat was a bird. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a rat bird, which is like a bat, but a bat's... if you get it, you get it. Critch man. I didn't read that out loud because it's not that deep. Where is Maria? Last time we saw her, she was waiting out on the street. Please be here. I've committed to hanging out with you today. There's my pink-haired man. Maria. Pay her a visit. Where is she? Wait a minute.
All right.
Didn't it?
Okay. Stroll, Hulkenberg, Heisman. And that's really... I can do Maria and Barton. Where is she? Just talk to Fabienne, I suppose.
You.
Do you have a moment? There's something I wanted to ask you. It's about Maria. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Sorry, I know you must be busy. I got the whole day ahead of me.
You.
I'll come out and ask. Did you say something to Maria?
That's kind of.
Since your last visit, she's been acting rather cold. She insists on helping me with anything and everything, no matter what it is. I have an idea.
About that.
I'm happy that she wants to help me out, but at times it feels like she's desperate to find something to do. Why, you little wretch, look what you've done. A grown adult man yelling at a child? A little girl?
Wait.
Sir, why are you raising your voice at a child? This damn brat spilt me drink down me leg. That's your idea of service, Fabienne?
I'm sorry.
God, she can't catch a break, this girl. First, she's getting bullied by kids, now adults. Oh my God, can I bring her in the Gauntlet Runner? I think she might live a better life in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm sorry. This city is no place for her.
Well,
Keep your britches on, wet as they are. Leave them at the door later for cleaning, and I'll get you another drink on the house. Apologies, but could you take Maria upstairs?
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize.
Listen,
But,
But it's all my fault.
by the
Miss
way,
Fabian was busy talking to you, so I thought I could help out by taking care of that customer. I just wanted to show Miss Fabian that I can carry both the food and drinks now. Do you think Miss Fabian will get rid of me? Does she not want me here anymore? She would never abandon you.
no.
She wants you here to stay. But Papa did. He left me all alone.
Maria.
May I come in?
It's all right.
Oh, come now. Wipe those tears. That scary customer's already left. Everything's just fine now. Miss Fabian.
I'm
I
sorry.
promise I'll be a good girl from now on, really, and I won't cause any more trouble, so please. Even if we're not family, can I still stay with you? Man, this girl's having a rough go at it. And she's sweet as can be. Sweet as a button. Sweet as honey, this one. Do you ever get honey with the pulp? And I'm not talking about the hive, I'm talking about with the bee inside. She kind of is honey with the pulp, like she's just having a rough go at it. She's the bee. I don't know what I'm saying. Don't listen to me. I'm sorry. That didn't make sense at all. Like, not even to me. Usually I say something, I'm like, that didn't make sense. It made sense to me. That one didn't. Oh, my Maria. Is that what you've been thinking this whole time? Of course you can stay here. You needn't worry about earning your keep either, silly girl, because this is your home. Maria, I may not be your mother by blood, God rest her soul, but nonetheless, you are still my most precious treasure, my family, and I consider you a daughter. Miss Fabian.
Okay.
Now, you listen here. Your papa never abandoned you. He did everything he did because he truly, deeply cared about you. He did it for both of you. That's right. He worked hard to show how much he cared about you and Fabian, Maria. Your papa said that he wanted to make this world a safe place for people just like you and me. All he ever did was to ask about you. He regretted every moment he had to spend away from you, and it would have made him so happy to see you grow up. But more than anything, he wanted to give you a world where you could smile and laugh with your whole heart. You helped your papa too by giving him the strength to keep going.
Me too.
I feel the same way he did, Maria. If you're with me, I can weather any storm.
That's why.
This place is your home and always will be. Rest assured, my dear girl, we have plenty of days filled with smiles and laughter ahead of us.
It's all right.
You can come to me with anything, the things that make you happy or sad, or if you just want to talk about your papa, I'll always be here.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mister.
Thank you so much, mister. I'm glad that I'm home. And I'm with my family. You are? See? Okay. We're getting somewhere. I need to check my Tamagotchi. 1 second. He done shit the egg again. It's never ending, really. My Mamechio that I was raising asked, like, can I go away? And I said no for quite a while. And finally I said, you know what? You go see the world like you need to go see the world. We said our goodbyes, and I'm raising a teenager, a fresh teenager. And she's a goofy little thing. So bear with me, I'm giving it some snacks. A strawberry rice cake. I'm trying to raise an Ichigachi, which is like a strawberry looking guy. So hopefully this little teen never looks good on camera. Will become a little strawberry baby. Maria.
It's okay. I can really
Purpose.
stay.
Increases post-battle EXP. Fuck yeah. Speed cooking. Time will not elapse while cooking in the runner's kitchen. First of all, life-changing. Second of all, who do I have to suck off to make it so baths don't take up my time? If I could take infinite baths, one, that would break the game, because that ups your stats permanently, and I could just Buy salt, up stat. Buy salt, up stat until I'm a demigod. I would like it. Baths make men into demigods. I've been saying that for years. Okay. I can now cook in the... Yep. Fabian's green She-Hulk tights are such a choice. I really like them. I'm glad I came to you for help. Would you mind checking in on Maria from time to time and see how she's doing for me? I was going to regardless. I love her. Oh, right. About that scary customer from before. He was only in a bad mood because he recently lost his job and he got into a row with his wife. He thought about what he said before and he went home. And he was sorry for yelling at you like that. Said he wanted to apologize to you himself, Maria.
I see.
Okay. I think I get it now. You have to say what you mean out loud or else no one will know. That's like a really big... Everybody fucking watching this right now, stop for 1 fucking second. Stop being goofy. Stop just like doing dishes or whatever you're doing in the background. You have to say what you mean out loud or else no one will know. It seems quite simple because it is quite simple, but we literally love to be so passive, or we love to be like, they should know automatically, and if I have to explain it, then the point's lost. Be expressed. 1, it feels good. 2, it allows people to understand where you're at, and 3, it allows you and those people to meet in the middle. All right, listen to the little girl. That means that there's more that I can do. Now, my little treasure, go and wash up. And before bed, how about you help me taste test some new dishes?
Thank you.
Mister, thank you so much for everything today. See you later. That's my name. I said goodbye to Maria and Fabian and returned to the group. Now, deals, borderline steals, and then we are off to the graveyard. I'm going to save money. I'm going to go plunder a grave. There are more people in Luis's gauntlet runner at night. So I really do have to sneak in before the soiree. Oh, I thought we were like sneaking in the night of the soiree. Which we are, but I thought we were killing... Oh, no! Okay, we gotta go get this darn... Oh, no, this is a nightmare. Okay, I'm glad they gave me that. Make sure to secure an infiltration route to Lisa's room before the day of the soiree. And do it during the day. Who's the voice? Oh, Brigitte and her dog. Not to make horny of a serious situation. You know, she's grieving. Oh, Fairy. She could put a collar on me and I'll bark. It's like... We've been over this. Now, what are you all about, calm, Fairy?
Well.
Are you here to listen to the music too? Kinda puts the mind at ease, doesn't it? True. Maybe it's because I've been so tense lately, but the music is really soothing right now. Wow, didn't expect another fairy to see where I was coming from. The other fairies around here have kind of lost the plot, so it's nice to meet someone I can actually hold a conversation with.
Whoa.
Really? Back at the Hidden Village, everyone seemed to get along pretty well. That's so. Well, he said you were tired, so I won't keep blabbing at you. They play music a lot here, though, so come rest your weary soul anytime. And just like... Why do fairies love to just say a few words and then be on their way? Fleeting fairies. What am I here for? Nighttime? What do you want to go do?
Hey, listen.
Hang out with Brigitte, right? Let's talk to one person. Not the bartender lady. She's spooky. Fish fanatic, that's who I want to talk to. What's good, fish lady? It's all exhibition all the time with this lot. Tavern's been chock full of irritating blokes lately. They don't know the first thing about courtesy, and that candidate Lovelace, so impudent. I kind of like Lovelace, but like... They have an impudence about them, I'll give them that. Alright.
Hey, listen.
And off we go to hang out with Brigitte.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
I need to finish my energy drink before it gets too late in the day, because it is currently 1:11, and I don't want this shit keeping me up. Which sucks, because the last few days I've been accidentally, and by accidentally I mean like fully knowingly, but like with a little bit of like an oopsie in my eye of like, I shouldn't be doing this, making 2 a day. Because I've like not had work the next day, but I do have work tomorrow, so I will be waking up at 4 a.m. So Let me avoid overstimmying my body with caffeine.
Ah, just you. But
I believe I made myself clear. You have no reason to come here anymore. But if you really want, if you insist on joining me on the road to hell, then there's a place I'd like to go. Do I have the courage for this? Overflowing courage. I promised Brigitte I would face her burdens with her.
you.
I love having my royal virtues up. Slater, you'd go to such lengths for me. Then, will you come with me? Yes. Come this way.
The truth is,
The ones who took my dog, the anti-igniter extremists, the church has discovered their base. What's the church doing in on this?
What?
so reductive.
Do you not know the connection between the church and igniters? They make it so that we get along in the depths of this filth. The church has no interest in us getting along, I'll tell you that much. Apparently, this faction's based in a small village fairly close to Grand Trad. I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. I will keep every last one of those I will kill every last one of those extremists. No survivors. That makes you an extremist, but also do what you gotta do. And once they get to hell, they can look my dog in the eyes and beg her forgiveness. Is her dog dead? Are we sure that her dog's dead? What if your dog's alive? I'll string their corpses up 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements, long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me.
You get it, right?
And I'd like you to help me punish them. In exchange, I'll support you however I can from here on. Let's think this through, because I can support you, but not fully with the plan that you've laid out in front of me. You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade around, ooh, she knows, as a candidate. You're little more than a fraud. Okay, so she's suspicious of me, and I need to tell her the truth, or she'll never fully trust me. I explained to her that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country. Did you expect me to believe in that nonsense? But for you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing the throne is no lie at least.
As it is.
Fine, if that's how must be, then I will spare no expense to see you fall. What? The throne ill suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog. I don't think it was right
No!
that they did that. Then it's not just for those who kill to be killed? Is that not your precious equality? I don't want to lose anything else I care about. We still need to be careful.
Although,
What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. And they ripped that away from me, and you say I should just allow it? Fine, I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you.
In any case,
I'm going to their base, but I won't kill them right away. I'll find out who did this, we'll try to negotiate clearly and openly, and if that doesn't work, then I'll murder them, and we can move on. That's the most I can promise you. We'll take my gauntlet runner, dangers of the night be damned, if we break down, so be it.
obviously.
Oh, we're going right now? You come as well and see for yourself. If you're going to try and drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. Oh, off we go. Okay, so we arrived at a small settlement located close to Grand Trad. Oh, they're UG! Absolutely not. They're babies. It's probably rude and inappropriate for me to infantilize an entire race of people. But they're so cute. Oh my god, we can't just do it here. They would not have done this, would they?
You there.
I am Brigitte. I'm the scoundrel selling magic igniters all across the land. Oh, the igniter merchants again. Our village really doesn't have the money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you away, but...
Wait.
What are you talking about? Oh, aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us on igniters, but I keep refusing them. The church has been here several times. They've never reported that to me.
Out with it.
So if I said that merchants of Igniter should face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree?
It can't
Oh
be.
no, we don't have anything to do with Igniters at all. It's nothing. It's not something that ever really comes up here. This is a nice little village. I like it here. Also, I like the white one wearing the stripes. Beautiful. Hey, miss, do you sell magic igniters?
How nice!
Wow, brilliant, Papa. I want an igniter.
Enough.
I see. Say no more. Okay, that went well. This is no hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. I've been getting detailed reports on the anti-Igniters group's movements from the church. Because you can't trust the church, sister. We should know this at this point. We are adults. But now, I'm not certain what such a force even exists.
If
If it was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it? I don't know. Maybe it's about selling more magic igniters?
in any case.
Anyways, I take it back. There'll be no killing today. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd probably have ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. I'm glad you were here with me. That could have been bad. Level 5, damn, we are really ranking up with
Glad to have
her.
you at my side.
Discount on weapons, armor, and igniter shops. Ooh, big. That in addition to the borderline steals we're getting tomorrow.
But
My dog was taken from me, and I'll chase the scum to the ends of the earth.
nonetheless,
This is my job, not yours, so our business together is concluded. Do we need the excuse?
Huh?
Why wouldn't we? You really are a strange one.
speaking of,
You mentioned earlier of your true aim for the throne. I thought it a clumsy lie, but it does bring to mind a certain someone for me. After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim.
that's why.
If you are willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same.
Yes.
I'd like you to come. If you'd like to come, then come. Yeah? When I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart. So come if you wish. Okay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, so we're gonna run around, make some purchases. I'm gonna do that off camera. I'm gonna pause the video and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna go to the graveyard, and this video's already kind of running a bit long, so maybe we'll like get to the graveyard and close the video. We'll see. But let's see what's going on here first. The day of the soiree is approaching. We need to secure our infiltration route to Luis's quarters before then. We must reclaim the formula without raising suspicion. Then at long last we'll finally have the means to break the prince's curse.
Let's make it happen.
The prince's fate is in our hands. This plan is risky, but we have to see it through.
True.
17 days until Luis's soiree. Let us proceed with the utmost caution. 17 days. Okay, so we got some time. I want to get strong before I jump in that place and
That means
body the guards. Okay, today is big sale day, right? Let me look at the map.
all right then.
The stores are not lit in red, but they were lit in red yesterday. Was yesterday the sale day?
What now?
My big stupid butt. My pathetic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Big bargain day was the 25th. It was yesterday. I could have gone to the stores and I could have gone to the graveyard. Oh, and none of y'all told me. None of you, not a single one of you said, hey, brother, wait. It's big bargain day today. Oh my god, you guys, I'm dumb as rocks. You have to work with me. I mean, there's another one on the 30th. It's not a big deal. There's nothing I need. Oh, wait. There's also one tomorrow. And Forgiveness Day. Okay. I could have gone to the graveyard, made it back by the 26th, and then shopped tomorrow. I've got to spend today and tomorrow not doing what I want to do. Okay, so we didn't miss Big Bargain Day, Forgiveness Day. We didn't miss it like I thought we did. Yippee yeehaw. But, and again, I can't go out on a long mission, or else I'll miss the deals. The borderline steals.
How absurd!
Executing Sanctress Joanna. The Sanctus Church fails to see which issues are truly pertinent. It is true intellectual creatures that should be protected. The talentless being slaughtered by humans is hardly important. And you're not talentless? I'm being real sassy today. Small wonders that fools like you are ignorant to the true nature of talent. Incidentally, are you literate? I find ignorance tremendously vexing, so here, I bestow this gift upon you. I got the magical future. A key item. This is a book Julian wrote himself, isn't it? Well, at the end of the day, it's still a book, so why not read it in the runner when you're free? Let me get a closer look at this freak. Where's your nose, bro? Actually, I'm being mean.
Just can't stand it.
Okay, well, what do you guys fucking want to do today? Let me ask the little fairy what we're up to today. Is there nowhere I could go grind? There is. You know what? I'm actually gonna... We're gonna close the video. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna spin today. I'm gonna go just grind somewhere. I'm gonna go somewhere and grind my little boy nuts off, okay? We come back, I'll be a little bit stronger, and it will be sale day. And we'll go hang out with some sales, deals, borderline steals. And I'll stop singing that little tune moving forward, because I've done it like 20 times in this video. And then we'll move forward toward actually annihilating the people in the Caradrian and get into soiree. But for now, thanks for hanging out. Bye.